Hi, if you're new to my channel, I'm Lori and you are watching
I dare you to fix me. I'm crossing the line now.
Hi everybody, as you can see by my title, I am going to be participating in another readathon in June called Whatever You Want-a-thon. And it's, I'm looking at the, I always forget her, Maddie. Her name, Maddie from Book Browsing Blog. She is hosting this readathon. Sorry. Just basically what she says here, it says, a readathon that can be completely adapted to how you read. And they have different teams. They got like team, they have like team for Camp Contemporary, which is Stephanie Loves, and What Indie Reads. They have a team called Camrods of Chaos, which is Spoony Hole, something, and Row something. They got Middle Grade Monarchs, which is Jade Reads Books, Jade from Jade Reads Books, and Gavin from How to Trade Your Gavin. And we got Epic High, which is Becca and the Books, and Cody from Cody's Book Corner. And then we got Dreams and Drama Queen, which is what I picked because I didn't know what to pick. And that's a frolic through fiction, and then Maddie herself. So yeah, and that's the one I picked. Like I said, it was Dreams of Drama Queen. Some of these I didn't pick a prompt for yet because I thought I would do it during the readathon if I have time to get to those ones. But I did pick some for the other ones that you needed to like get right away, basically. So let's get started. I'm going to be looking down here. So the first one is the cover reminds you of a pride flag. Maddie said you don't have to like tell her like what flag it is. Just pick one. I don't know what to read because I'm not sure like exactly which one. I know Maddie recommended some of these for different pride flag colors. I don't know which one I'm going to choose, so I'm just going to show you guys the 4 that I was thinking of. And then I'll probably figure it out during the readathon. But the first one is Gravity of Us. Some of it's covered, of course, because I got my little sheet here. But yeah, she recommended this one because she has if I remember, I'll show that. I mean, I'll put her channel with the announcement because she'll explain everything better. And like how you could pick your teams. I just went with Chaos and Drama Queens because I got a mixture of books, so I didn't know which one to go with. Because I had some contemporary, I got some fantasy, I got some I got some graphic novel, you know, I just got a little bit of everything, so I didn't know what to pick. But that was the first one that I picked. Here's another one that she recommended. It's The Extraordinaries by Tj Cloon. This is the one I'm like leaning towards just because I want to read this one in June for I can then buy the next one in July and read that one. This one is something to do with like a space program, but it's Mel romance too. I think one of the person's dad is doing something for like got picked to go up to space or something into space, and I think the other one's mom does. And they fall in love, and I don't know if they're supposed to, like, if it's against it or something. I'm not really sure exactly what's going on with that one. But this one, another Mel romance. And this, I think all these might be all these are LGBTQ plus books. But this one, I know, is a superhero one. The one guy falls in love with the superhero, I think, and then his dad's a cop. I don't know what all exactly it's about. I just know it's a superhero one. The next one I was thinking of, no, I don't know if the last one would be anything for the pride, for a pride flag, but I still picked it just because of how it looks in the middle, which you'll see in a minute. But the other one I was thinking about is Cool for the Summer by Delilah Adler. Oh, the first one was by Phil Stamper, something like that. Gravity of Us. But Cool for the Summer looks really good too. It's one she has to choose between she's always had a, like, been wanting him to like her and stuff, and then he finally starts liking her. But then she comes back into her life, and she has to decide between the guy of her dreams or the girl in her heart. So it sounds like it's going to be fun. A lot of these I might still try to read even if I have time anyways, because I got a lot of books I want to read next month. And the last one I was thinking about was Yesterday is History by Cosco Jackson. I was thinking maybe this could be for one of the Pride because of the color here. I'm not really sure about the whole thing. But this one looks like it's going to be good. I'm not going to tell you what it's about because we'll be here all day. But it's just a time travel. It has a time travel element to it. But also he had a liver transplant or something. And basically that's what gives him the ability to time travel. Well, not really time. He goes to the past. I don't know if he could go to the future. So, yeah. And he has to choose between the person to stay in the past with the one or stay in the future with the other guy. So, they all sound like they would be pretty good. So, yeah, I'm not sure which one I'm going to read yet. The next one is reread a comfort read for that one. And that's very explanatory. I mean, you know, self-explanatory. How do you say that word? Just means something that gives you comfort that you already read. And for that, it shouldn't be no surprise. The House in the Cerulean Sea by Tj Cloon. I can tell there's a few Tj Cloon books I want to read. Just like him so much. One of my favorite authors. And of course, this is another, has some male romance in it. And it's so adorable. He's sent to this orphanage to make sure that the guy here, the one that watches over him, is not doing anything, you know, is doing right by him and stuff. But there's a lot more to that more to the story than that. And they have these cute kids in here. One is the what is he called? I forget what it's called. One is the gosh, what is it called? The Anarchy, supposed to be the son of the Anarchy, or he is the Anarchy, something like that. And then we got like this one character that's a blob, it can turn into a blob, and all this other kind of stuff. It's so fun, but this is definitely like a found family one. But that one, I love that book so much, so I'm definitely excited to reread it. The next one is a 5-star prediction. I don't have the actual book, so I put the, I'm using this as a placeholder. But for a 5-star prediction, it's One Last Stop, actually. But I just got Red, White, or Royal Blue just because, you know. Sorry, my arm is itching. Just as a placement for, I would put it here for I would remember what I chose. But One Last Stop is a female romance, and it's another one where, like, where one of the characters, her name's Jane, she's stuck in a time loop. But Augusta's the main girl, and she finds her on this bus, and it's their love story, I guess. Sounds like it's going to be so much fun. The next one is an author's first book, a debut. Debut, how do you say that word? Sorry, some of these are not sticking very well, so I'm going to have to put it inside. For that, I picked The Song of Achilles. This is the first book by that Madeline Miller ever wrote. Madeline Miller. And I don't know too much about it. I've never read, what's his name again? I never read Achilles, you know, the book that has Achilles in it, or whatever you want to say. But I know this is the love story between Achilles and, I do not know how you say his name, Patroclus, something like that. And I heard this very sad, and I've been wanting to read this for so long, and I'm so excited. So, yeah. The next one is Out of Your Comfort Zone. This is a non-fiction, so it's definitely out of my comfort zone, and I don't read a lot of graphic novels. I might try to read it all, because I have all 4 in this, but it's the story of John Lewis, and it's in graphic form. I was watching Ashley from, I forget what it's called, but I can't remember her channel name, but her, Bethany from Beautiful Bookish Bethany, and Ashley from Bookish Realm, that's it. And what was the other one? And a couple other people, they were doing like a thing, and then they were talking about how like people need to read more into like nonfiction books and graphic ones as well, and they recommended this, and I bought the whole set. And I guess it's just his story. It says Congressman John Lewis has been a resounding moral voice in the quest for equality for more than 50 years, and I'm so pleased that he is sharing his memories of the civil rights movement with American young leaders. In March, he brings a whole new generation with him across the Inmund something bridge from a past of clenched fist into a future of outstretched hands. That's what it says. But I don't know too much about it. It says he's a American icon, one of the key figures of the civil rights movement. So it's just his story. So I'm super excited. And like I said, if I have time, I'm going to read all 4. The next one is Hauled in the Last Year. I got this, I think last year, was it? I don't remember if it was who I got. I mean, but I know it was last year. Sometime I got this one. The Princess Will Save You by Sarah Hennin. So that one will definitely fit that one. I don't know too much about it. I guess it's like the reverse of Princess Bride, where she's saving him instead of him trying to save her, whatever you want to say. I guess. That's what I get from it. The next one is indie or self-published. This one I saw Beautiful Bookish Bethany read, and she loved it, so I picked it up. And I looked, and it definitely is self-published, and it's Reign of Roon by J.D. Evans. I'm not too sure about this. It says it's Mages of the Will, book 1. I just know Bethany loved this. Look at this. Ain't that cool? But I don't know too much about it. It says she is heir to the Sultan, something like that, that once ruled the world. He is an unwanted prince with the power to destroy. She is order and intelligence, a woman fit to rule in a man's place. He is chaos and violence and will stop at nothing to protect his people. That's all I want to read, because I want to go in here mostly as blind as possible. But I know, like I said, Beautiful Bookish Bethany loved this one, so I'm super excited. Some of these aren't going to fit there. The next one is POC representation, if I can talk. And for that one, I picked Cemetery Boys by ATHON Thomas, and I just know it's another Mel romance, and I know he wanted to summon his, was it cousin or uncle or something? I think it's cousin maybe. And he accidentally summons the local, the bad boy of the school, or whatever you want to say, of the town. And I guess it's their love story. Poll. I didn't bring the books by me, but, oh yeah, I did. They're right there. I did a poll, hardly anybody, of course. Hardly anybody, what you called it. Hardly anybody voted in it, but the choices were, the choices were 1, Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, and the other one was Malice, and only a couple people voted, and the winner was Malice, and this is a Sleeping Beauty retelling through the evil sorceress. It's not really evil, but she's supposed to be the evil sorceress, and it's her story. I mean, she's telling the story. And in this is another book that Beautiful Bookish Bethany read and loved, but in this one, she's the Aurora. Her whole family is cursed that all the girls in that whole, in their whole family and stuff will die. when they turn 21, and she's the only one that's left now. And Alice is the evil sorceress, and she starts to fall in love with Aurora. And she's trying to find a way to break the curse to save Aurora. And of course, you know, it's going to be probably her trying to stay good. I mean, not to turn bad and stuff, you know, probably. So that's the one that won. I'll show you the, see, it was number 2. That's what it was. One person vote, I mean, 40% to 60%, or whatever. So that's how it went. The next one. Okay, this one I'm going to do during the, when I do my vlog, if I get that far in this. But that one is supposed to be fit a TBR game prompt. So that's where you find a TBR prompt, and somebody's TBR game, and you do a prompt through that one or something like that. Or if you have your own, you can just do it yours, I guess. But Jessie from Bow Ties and Books, I got their TBR card game that they do on their channel. So I am super excited. I will pick out one of the cards and fill in what that is. I'll show you like an example. I'll show you this one. Like this card says R.F. Kwan, SFF with an Asian protagonist. So that's what you'd have to do. And another one, I'll give you another example, but I'm not doing it like I said right now unless I get to this. Secret Lovers, a book you wanted to read for many years. So something like that, you'd feel one of those prompts. So I'm super excited. But we will do that if I get to that one. The next one is a buddy read. I don't know yet if I'm buddy reading with anybody. So if I buddy read with, actually, I think you can read more than one book for a prompt, to fill the prompt. So I might do this one since this is my friend Drew, him and his friend Charlie, they run a club on Instagram, and this is their pick for June. So I could always use that unless me and Drew buddy read something else. So stay tuned for that one. The next one is disability or MH representation. I'm not sure. I guess this would fit. In Blade of Secrets, the girl has social anxiety. And it said, depending on what type of social anxiety it is, that's a disability. So that would be fun. I'm not really sure too much about this book. I think she makes something, and the bad guy, she didn't realize the bad guy is going to use it or something. I'm not really sure too much about it, because like I said, I kind of want to go into a lot of these blindly, so I don't want to really read what it says. But I just know it has something to do with that. She wants to fix what she did, get that weapon or stop him from using the weapon or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. Something along those lines. But it sounds like it'll be good. Let's see. Okay, the next one is Bookish Creators Favorite List. So one of the hosts, I don't think you have to pick the one that's on their graphic. I think if you go on to say one of their their favorite books of last year or something like that, I think you could use that. You can double check with Maddie, the host. I will, like I said, leave the link or her channel thing, so you can go and watch her announcement. But for that one, I chose Assassin's Apprentice, and you would have saw this also if you watched my TBR for the Olympics game, or Olympics readathon one that I'm participating in next month as well. This one was on there, and that's Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Cobb. I'm super excited about this. I've been wanting to read it, and when I saw it was on a list, I was like, ooh, give me a reason to buy the real pretty edition. I'm super excited. Let's see. Cover with your team color my team color would be green. Now, there's some green in this. Like, I think that's like a bluish green. So I'm counting it. I don't know if it really counts, but I'm counting it because I've been wanting to read this book. It's by Kara Swanson. It's Dust. It's the Heir of Neverland, book 1, and this is a Peter Pan retelling, of course. And I've been so much into Peter Pan retelling, so I'm super excited. And I don't know too much about it, and I don't really want to. So if I read this one, you will have to find out what it's about along with me. And the last one is, I didn't pick this out yet because this is another one that I have a lot of choices since there's a lot that starts with this letter. So the last prompt is, last letter of the previous title is the same as the first letter of this title. So last letter of mine would be dust. For dust would be T. So the first letter has to start with the letter T. So I have like, you can do like, I have these feathered flames. Let me move this out of the way. I have, like I said, these feather flames that I can use. I have the Winter's People. I have the Murder Game. I have the Kingdom of Copper. I have so many books that I could use that starts with T. I was going to do a different book, but I could not find anything on my shelf for that one. And then I went into my daughter's room and I forgot that dust was there. And I was like, yes, I'm using that. And that is it. So let me know what you guys, like I said, if you guys are going to participate in any readathons, if this might be a readathon that you would enjoy. Like I said, you don't have to use these prompts. That's just to, you know, like to get points, because this will be points and stuff, but you don't have to. And you can fit whatever you want, you know. She said as long as it's not like over crazy that you can try to fit in a certain book to fit that prompt, but don't like abuse it, because of course there's going to be points and stuff, and you know, you want to be as fair as possible with getting your points for your team. So, but that is it. I hope you guys enjoy this. I know I'm not going to get to all these books. Between that pile, this pile, and other books I want to get to next month, there's no way. But we're going to try to get as many as we can done. And a lot of this is, like I said, is LGBTQ+, because next month is, of course, Pride Month. And I want to read a whole bunch of books. There's so many books I want to read that have LGBTQ+ rep in it. And so many that I don't even have yet, because they come out like around the 1st of June. There's so many LGBTQ+ books coming out in June. So I'm super excited. I'm going to try to get my video up where my most anticipated reads, it was supposed to be May, June, July, August, but we're basically done with May, so I'm just going to do June, July, and August. So I'm going to try to get that up before June starts, or at least by June 1st. So if I can, I will, and if I do, you guys will see it then. Otherwise, oh, then I don't know if I will. We'll see, because I'm trying to like film as many videos as I can as possible. Like I'm filming this on Sunday, but it probably won't go up until like Wednesday or Friday. So yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know like maybe what book you would fit into a prompt. If you had to do number 14 and 15, which is a team color, I'll tell you what the team colors are. There's blue for contemporary. There's red for comrades of chaos. There's orange for middle grade monarchy. There's black for epic and high. And then there's green, which I'm on, for dream and drama queens. What book would you pick? What's that last letter? And what book would you pick for the first letter of that title? Like I was saying, my last one was T. So I would pick something that starts with the letter T. So if yours was N, then you would have to pick something that starts with the letter N. So yeah. If it's H, if your letter was H, then you would have to find something that starts with the letter H, and so on. So let me know what you guys would fit for both of those prompts. And yeah, that is it. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a good reading month, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And until next time, happy reading. I hope you guys find all the wonderful books that make you happy, and I hope you guys all have a great day. I love you guys. You guys know the drill. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please think about subscribing and hit that bell icon for you to know whenever a video of mine is up for your viewing pleasure. And if you're not subscribed and you don't feel like subscribing, at least give me a thumbs up. It will help my channel a lot. So yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for being awesome, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Glory out.